Good morning, student. Now our next topic. In previous topic we have studied about the first whorl of a flower in detail, and that was calyx. Now in this now today we are going to learn about the next whorl of flower, that is the second whorl of flower, and that is corolla. Corolla, a single member of corolla is called as petals. It is called as petals, and the essential function of corolla is to protect it protect the more essential whorl of flower, that is androecium and gynoecium, or you can say stamen or carpel. And these petals are brightly colored because they have to attract a pollinating agent. So they are generally, in most of the cases, they are having a color pigment that is present in chromoplast, and the color pigment may be of different types. Now here also, if we talk about that, if petals are fused, together, then this type of petals are called as this type of petal is called as gamopetalous. And if petals are free, means they are not fused together, then this type of petal is called as polypetalous. Now I have told you that if we make a floral diagram, then in floral diagram calyx was represented by a pointed structure. Now if we talk about this corolla, it is represented like this. In a floral diagram, whereas if we talk about sepals, it is represented by a pointed end, this type of end. This is sepal and this is petals. So this is the representation of sepal or petals if we talk about the floral diagram. Now we have to study the different types of corolla. We have to study a different type of corolla, and the different forms of corolla are as follows. So we are going to deal the different forms of corolla first. Now the first type of corolla that is found, and that is called cruciform corolla. And this is a characteristic feature of Crucifery family or Brassicaceae family. This is the characteristic feature of Crucifery family or Brassicaceae family. In this, number of petals are 4 in number. It is a characteristic feature. So petals are 4 in number, and each petal has 2 parts. that if you see a single petal, then it will have a two part. One part is a broader part and other is a narrower part, and it will somehow look like this. It is the narrow part and it is the broader part. So it is look like this, and these are having a 4 in number. One has narrower part and another is a broader part. And if we draw a floral or you can say a diagram of this floral diagram of these type of petal, it will 4 in number. Now it is 4 in number. And it in a form of Greek cross arrangement. It is in a form of, this is Greek cross arrangement. Means in front of one petal there is another, and in front of this petal there is another. So this type of arrangement is called Greek cross arrangement, and I am saying that this is a character. For example, it is found in brassica, that is known as sarson. So it is present there. This the example of this is sarson. Now we'll talk about the next type of corolla, and that type of corolla is called as Papillonius Corolla. Papillonius Corolla, and as the name suggests, it is a characteristic feature of Papilloniaceae family. Now here in previous there were 4 petals. Now here it has a 5 petals, and the 5 petals arrangement is somehow like this, that there were one bigger petal, and this bigger petal is called as standard. Now below this there were 2 smaller petals, it is known as wing, and at last there were 2 more smaller petals which are jointed at the end, and this is called as keel. This type of arrangement is found in Papilloniaceae family, and this is the posterior end. At posterior end there is only a one big petal, and at the anterior end there were 2 smaller petals which are ultimately joined. Actually this type of arrangement is called vexillary arrangement or vexillary estivation. We will study later on, and this is found in pea plant. So this is the second type of corolla that is found in any type of plant, that is generally in Papilloniaceae family. This type of arrangement is found. An example is pea plant.